1. Sock versus Lin. We are on Tidehunters. Oh, and Sock is going for a very greedy camp. He's going for the lab creep first with an MK first. Oh, and Lin's right here to harass. He's even got the circlet. Big last hit. Goes to the MK. Oh, Stormbolt though. Farseer a bit too greedy. Gets surrounded. And Farseer can fight out for now. But with the next Stormbolt, he will have to pull the TP here. Lin trying to make this as painful as possible for Sock. Even a headhunter coming in. Another footy goes down. The Farseer still alive. Oh my god, what is going on? Oh my god, kills 2 footies. And gets the Mud Golem. Oh. Oh. Trying to kill him here. Point blank range. Oh, he didn't pull the TP. Did he intend to let the Farseer die? I don't think so, really. Well done there by both. Lin surviving as long as he could. And Sock not throwing the Stormbolt from long range where it's easy to dodge, but threw it close range. Yeah, good point by Starbuck. Without a shop, the Farseer couldn't have healed anyways, so maybe it was better to let him die there. MK now with the boots. And we're calling the boys. Going for the expansion. Farseer now, of course, also pretty low mana. He's going to have 1 set of wolves now, a 2nd set later, but then he might be out of mana for quite some time. I think the Scourge Bone Champs here for healing for the MK. It's actually pretty nice. With the boots and a bit of bash, this should be an easy kill. Denied, if you will. Ring for the MK is pretty good. Some bonus armor helps. And MK is now very close to level 3. Needs only 1 more Murgle. Murgle. And now he has it. Pretty strong here on level 3. Big experience lead, of course. 1 more peasant dies. Oh, that was level 2 for the Farseer. Good level up to get. As tier 2 is about to finish. I can't believe that lab creep worked out kind of well. I thought that would be a disaster, but Sock pulls it off. He's been playing a lot of expansions in this matchup lately. Most of the time, it actually seems like. Wolves still harassing. MK is feeling strong, though. He's almost got a 2nd Stormbolt ready. Upgrading the Arcane Tower. But we have a Naga 2nd. Oh, baby. Here we go. Lin is doubling down on the pressure. I think it's very important to protect this Arcane Tower. It's gonna be hard, though. 5 footmen only here available to defend. MK, where is he? There he is. Shows up right away, going for the Naga. Trying to surround her, kind of. Oh, Bash is coming through. Tower should be cancelled. Even destroyed. More peasants die. TP forced, but that seems to have been a successful attack. And now Lin can heal up right after. And Sock doesn't have much yet. Tower was cancelled. That really seems like a big deal. Also no shop yet. Sock is putting a lot of trust in this MK. He's got a strong Mountain King, but not much else just yet. Lindo gonna fall back, perhaps not gonna go all in. Creeping the natural, getting ready to counter-expand. Without a TC 2nd, though, I really can't see him having a chance in the late game. I think with these 2 heroes, Naga, Farseer, both tempo heroes, Lin has to play from ahead. If we get to even supply, and even hero levels, and even tech, I think there's no chance for Lin. So, pressure on Lin to get something done. Good footy scout here by Sock, as so often. Figuring out where the opponent is. The shop now finished. MK healing, almost full mana. Oh, Big Invuln is a nice find against the scary Mountain King. And Sock's gonna find the timing to get the cancel off. Lin not actually covering his expansion. That seems like a mistake, right? With better scouting, with better movement, Lin could have been able to intercept the footman. It's of course easier said than done. But here, Lin fails to achieve that. And now Defend is upgrading. With Defend finishing, Sock is going to be looking really strong. Just with his footman here, because what does Lin really have? He doesn't have the walkers yet. It's only headhunter so far, and the ranged heroes. And this is looking tremendous for Sock, I would say. Oh, Spirit Link doesn't cover the one headhunter right here. Oh, and an easy surround. That's a vanilla surround even without a Stormbolt. MK holding on quite some time to his mana. Oh, somehow the Raider slips out. Wasn't expecting that. And another surround! He's gonna force the invuln, I guess. The walkers are actually really helpful here now, though. For the magic damage against the footman. Down goes one more, and that is level 3 on the Farseer. Good level up here as well. Sock perhaps a bit overextending. But I can understand it as well. He wanted to take the fight. He had lots of mana on the MK. Could easily grab some kills. But Lin fights back. Decent hero levels now on the Orc side. Blacksmith finishing a bit late, but will finish now. Oh, the mana burn here. Very relevant also against the walkers. As tier 2 is about to finish. Are we going to see an Archmage second? Sanctums? That will be the most usual play, I suppose. Sock always so good with his run-by footies, by the way. Prevented the expansion for longer. Now trying to annoy the peons. One shot, one kill. There goes another headhunter. Sock's lumber was pretty low, so couldn't go for the Sanctum right away. We got some towers being upgraded as well. First Sanctum now finally being erected. As the AM is about to join. AM level 1. I wonder if he's going to go for Aura first, maybe. Might be better... well, I guess he doesn't have casters yet, so... I suppose Water Elemental on level 1 still better, even if it isn't that impressive just yet. Late game scaling also amazing for these human heroes. If the MK later retrains into Clap, and we're gonna have Clap Blizzard, that could be really good. Oh yeah, and for that reason, of course, we have Blizzard here on the Archmage. Now, as we're moving towards the late game, Water Elementals won't be that good anymore, especially on level 1. Lin took forever to get this counter expansion rolling, but he realizes that the expansion for the opponent is too fortified. He's going to try to hit the main. And that should force a TP back. There's hardly any defense here. Oh, but Sock might have the perfect timing once more to get the cancel. Lin splitting his forces. He's got two groups. Oh, Stormbolt at the perfect time. The Walker almost goes down. Blizzard. Oh, Blizzard gets the kill. Lol. But the expansion survives. Lin doing a great job here, splitting his forces. He knows that both mini armies are pretty strong. And he's going tier 3. What? Okay. That can help with the hero disadvantage. Add in a TC or a Shadowhunter third could help quite a bit. But also here Lin losing a couple of units. 6 supply go down. MK already level 4. AM getting closer to the level up. The aura will be very helpful. I'm very curious to see what Lin's going to do with tier 3. Nowadays in this matchup, we see a lot of counter expansions, a lot of 2-base, 2-base. Oh! Mechanical critter, baby! Wait, that's an Imba critter. He's faster than the normal critters. Didn't live long, though. Rip. If only they could explode. Yeah, speaking of tier 3 though. No orc ever pretty much goes tier 3 against human. Lyn is leading the way. I wonder... Oh! Second Tauren totem! He's going Taurens, baby! Why is the critter so fast? Yeah, this is the skink critter. This is specifically on this tile set for this map, you know, with, it's called Ruins something. And yeah, the skink is just faster. He's a little zoomer. Tauren strat by Lyn, maybe. He's pretty low lumber, though. Could really use a shredder. And then it's trying to find pickoffs, find targets. There goes another breaker. Traded for a raider. Lyn wants to buy time. Force the human back. He's well aware he's going to have to TP out soon here. If the MK gets in range. There's the next hammer. And there's still no healing. And the problem for Lyn is he has to choose between Shadowhunter or TC. He can't get both. We see the Naga already falling off heavily. We got Taurens coming though. Poggies. Master training should soon be added as well. But the lumber is the issue here. Lyn's lumber very low. Alright, here we have the push. Sock striking at around 70 supply, and the Taurens are neat. I love Taurens. But they may have taken a bit too long. 2 Taurens pop out, Lyn is going to have to fight here and hold here. This is do or die for him. If the expansion falls, the game is over. MK didn't retrain yet, by the way. No clap. Here comes the first Tauren. Oh, a Walker, though, is feeling the pain right away. Walker goes down, and we don't have Ancestral Spirit yet, by the way. No res on these Walkers. Oh, Kodo trying to be saved. Oh, there being no heal for the Orc army is such a big problem. Whereas the human has good healing with the Priest. Also a regen scroll. And the Taurens are slowly being whittled down, it seems like. Another Stormbolt. There goes the Tauren. There's a lot of experience as well. And MK now level 5, and I think we're seeing the end here. Yep, indeed. GG 1-0. Good start for Sock. Sock with the unconventional MK greedy creep route, but it worked out here. Where is my tool? There are sirens going on outside, but I don't think you guys can hear them. Alright, 1-0. Yesterday, Lyn played very, very, very impressively against Kaho. Didn't drop a single map there. Here it's the rematch, of course. In the group, the two met already in Group C, where Lyn got a 2-0. But I remember both those games vividly, and it was a really, really close affair. Concealed Hill will be map 2. This is Lyn's pick. And now, Lyn feels a bit of pressure rising already, because he needs to equalize now. If he goes down 0-2 here, it's going to be very, very tough to bring this one on home. Lyn is the last orc in the running. The best orc in the world, the best orc of all time, if you ask me. Eyes on Lyn. For once, Sock isn't the only human in the tournament. This is also something, this is also something that normally we tend to see in many tourneys. But here in this tournament, we have Sock and Fortitude as 2 humans. And also Starbuck, of course, still playing later in the lower bracket, who is also playing human, not exclusively, but a lot of the time. By the way, thank you, Borrow Rush with the bits, Lemons with the host, and Knallbirne as well with the resubs. As Warcraft 3 is a good game. Thank you. I agree. The newest PTR patch notes. May have to say something about that. Yeah, yesterday was quite the day for Warcraft. We had some sick games in the TP League. Also some entertaining ones in the China, Korea, Europe Championship. And then late in the evening, we got patch notes dropped. New PTR by Blizzard. I'm going to go over them later. I'm not going to do the full video of suggestions today. I'm going to do that tomorrow. Still have to think about it a bit. But, you know, a brief little inspection and a little talk about it. I'll do later after the series. After the series, before Starbucks series, I think we can take a look at the patch notes. Mountain King! Here he is again. Looking quite good at the moment. And with the MK, most of the time we see an expansion being played, and this looks quite daring. Sok perhaps taking a bit of a risk here on map 2. He's got the lead already, because making an expansion work, creeping it in the first place, can be very tough on this map. Lin is not going Headhunters anymore. Just kidding, he is going Headhunters. I just didn't see the War Mill finishing. Grunt into Headhunter build we've seen plenty of times. Oh yeah, predictions. Hold on. Now Farstier's already in the vicinity. He's already level 2. Oh man. Alright, Suck. He's got a lot of armor on the MK. That's actually quite nice. Oh my god, also a circlet for the Farstier. How the hell does Suck want to expand here? Alright. I'm waiting with bated breath. Ozirus NL with the resub. Thank you. And Zotac. Satok as well with the resub. Thank you. I think Sok wanted to go for boots. But very good movement by Lin. Pushes the human away from the expansion. Away from the shop. Oh, would love to get a Stormbolt surround. The frog was blocking the Farseer just for a second. Ooh, slips out. Almost able to force the TP right there. Alright, now it's time for the boots. MK a bit hurt already. Not allowed to get to the fountain. Almost getting surrounded himself here. Oh boy. Alright. Lots of militia from the main. Ready to creep the natural. Good scout here by the wolf. Lin sees it. Alright, this could be a slaughter. Let's see how it goes. Karubik and Inspector Ozzy also with the reset. Thank you. Alright. This could get bloody. Sok abandoning the creeps for a little bit, or at least he's spreading the damage. 1 footy goes down, 2 peasants. How many will fall in the end? MK almost level 3 though. Gets the Overseer, wants to pick up the item. Farseer can't steal it. It's the Pendant of Energy. Not too bad. It's 1 more Stormbolt here at the moment. This might actually be working, maybe. New militia called from the main. It is, of course, a lot of peasants dying. We knew this was going to happen. And the Farseer, okay, that's a that's a quick level 3 Farseer though. Wolves were just summoned, however. Level 2 wolves can't be called right now, and that is the surround. It is the surround. MK completely out of mana. Oh, so many peasants. So hurt, dude. Oh my god, if he had gotten 1 more wolf summon off, that would have been like 4 peasant kills. But it still is a lot of peasant kills. At least 5 peasants died here. And we're going to have a lot of wolves. This Farseer is looking quite scary. 3,500 damage already. But still a decent number of footmen left. Ready to defend the expansion. Oh. Surrounding the wolf. The Arcane Tower, though, should come up. Lyn, to this day, is on a 11-game win streak against Sok. It's been a long time since Sok was able to beat Lyn in a series. Is today the day? Question mark. MK first, dude. MK first, Giga Chad. In the group stage, Sok was playing Archmage. That didn't work out too well. MK first is really the new way to play. Both against Undead and against Orc, it seems. Wolves getting one more peasant kill. But Sok doesn't seem to care. He was also able to heal the MK at the fountain. That was very nice indeed. Scouting for a counter expansion. There's none coming yet. Lyn creeping right around the corner. Two Stormbolts ready. Could be easy kills. And Lyn doesn't have a strong army. He lost Grunts, he lost Headhunters. Normally now, on tier 2, with a second hero, you want to make use of your map control, expand behind it, and find kill after kill, pick off after pick off, whittle away at the human army. This again leads me to believe that this is a great position for Sok here. On map 2. But Sok must remind himself not to get complacent. He is facing Lyn after all. A true master of this game. Next big creep with the militia. We're going to the laboratory. Shredder for Sok as well. He's going to have tons of lumber. He might go tier 3 and play Griffins here. This is a really good map for it. Lots of heavy armor, great for Griffin creeping. Also there's fountains, which is amazing for Griffins. Since you won't have priests if you play that. And we see a lot of towers coming up. Yep, this looks like tier 3 play if you ask me. MK getting heavily focused. He is very tanky though. 10 armor on the dwarf. And the footies right now can't do much. Against raiders, grunts, and walkers, that is not a fight the footman can win. Sok is delaying his tier 3. He's low on lumber. The shredder needs to get to work. Playing it safe, getting the towers first, before the tier 3. And this time Lyn's movement is good with his army. He is securing the expansion. Wait, is Sok on Dragonhawks? Dragonhawks are pretty bad units in almost every case. Especially without tier 3 upgrades. Alright, little freebie here. I would expect Sok still going tier 3 at some point. He's got the resources for it. But right now he's trying to be stable first. Add the pally, make some towers, masonry, build a bit of a wall. Build the wall! And tier 3 can wait, I guess. Orbital Shock with the resub, thank you. Now finally Castle Tech is started as Sok feels safe enough. If Lin stays on tier 2 here, he needs to get a lead. Stronger heroes, bigger army, better upgrade, something like that. In an even game against Griffins, Orc normally doesn't have a chance. Oh, with the Magi, nice for the Farseer. Ring on the TC, also good. What was the red cap item, by the way? I kind of missed it. Or did he get it? I'm not sure. We'd love to see some upgrades here also being added for Sok. I mean, he's got the money. He's at 50 supply. Seems like this is the perfect time to get the upgrade. Dragonhawks help creep the Drake. Finally, they find some use. It's taking a while with the shackles, but there we go. Gets the kill now. Pally gets level 2 as well. Item still on the ground. Lin is going for the first big attack. He's got a heal scroll. He's got strong heroes. He's hitting the human main base. Sok has to TP back soon. And this might not be an easy defense, by the way. Sok's army is terrible at the moment. Trying to repair. Nice farm wall, by the way. Makes it hard for the Orc forces to get to the towers, but now they do get to him. Tome of Retraining on the MK. Now we have Clap. But not too much mana. Oh, there's a shop. Right next to the main, though. Would love to see a mana potion picked up for the Mountain King. He also got a robe of the Magi. Good item for him. One of Mana Steal being used. Aerial Shackle cancelled, but reapplied. All the towers go down, but the towers bought the time for the human army here to go home and help defend. Oh, the Wyvern goes down. Big experience right there. MK still has more mana. Stormbolt, next kill. Here's the Clap. MK now out of mana. Used the scroll of the One of Mana Steal already. And the Dragonhawks are still alive. Not the best units necessarily, but might be enough here. Oh, would love to take out the Shredder. Limit the lumber for Sok. He has a lot of it already. Shredder, a couple more right clicks. Will fall. TC almost level 4, but also Lin is losing a lot of units in the meantime. He's making more raiders, by the way. Lin is not intending to win this game through fighting. He's going to try to win with base race. That has now become evident. Mountain King level 5. Blood Mage being added. Pally 3! And yet more kills going the way of Sok. Holy Light now so strong. You can see it, how much healing that is for the MK. The Dragonhawk still not helping that much. It's mainly the heroes. Link keeps brawling. Griffin's on the way. Knights on the way. Blood Mage on the way. So many upgrades queued. Sok needs 30 more seconds. And he's going to have them. Buying potions. Has the time. Oh, TC in trouble. Clap could finish him off. And there goes the TC. Is that the game already? Is that the 2-0? It might be. Lots of peasants going down. The main base is ravaged. And the Farseer gets level 5. That's huge. Now he's got Invis Wolves. It's a lot of sacrifices that have to be made here. Some Griffins being parked in the main, aware that the Wolves will show up. And now the Siphon. Oh my god, the Siphon is so good. Look at this MK being pumped up. And he's fighting without the Griffins. The Griffins are acting as towers right now. As the heroes are so strong, they don't need the Griffin support. MK with 500 mana almost. Stok's gonna bring this one across the finish line. This is an impossible game to win now for Lin. At least it seems like it. Lin has managed many a comeback in his day. This will be one of the most insane ones. Just fighting these 3 Griffins is proving to be pretty difficult here. And there's the TP. Needs to be a counter TP right away. MK level 5.6. Pally almost level 4. I really like that he has the rings on the Pally, by the way. This MK is unkillable already. MK first, guys. Is it a new dawn for the humans? Is it finally the MK first taking over? Has the old man, the Archmage, outlived his usefulness? Yeah, Sokka's looking bulletproof so far. And this MK is just relentlessly finding kill after kill. He's got so much mana. The Siphon here, the perfect addition on tier 3 with a third hero. Tier 2 versus tier 3 army. This should be hopeless for Lin. He's out of mana already. Pally gets to level 4. Yeah, Devotion Aura is already pretty good, by the way. And some people are intending for it to be even better, which I think is the most ridiculous of all the patch changes. Well, there are a lot of ridiculous ones, actually. As I said earlier, we're going to get into it later, as we're going to look at the PTR notes after this game. But man, Sok off to the races here. 2-0 lead for him. Lin scratching his head. What's going on? Yesterday, he was looking absolutely incredible in his match against Kaho, but today against Sok, he's struggling hard. Before today, Lin was on an 11-game win streak against Sok. Sok now on the verge of changing that. But next map is Turtle Rock. And that should be an impossible map to expand on. Sok has been all about expansions in this matchup lately. On TR, conventional wisdom says that is impossible. But is anything impossible for Sok at the moment? We'll find out soon. Level 2 Devotion Aura, +6 armor, dude. What are they thinking? Can't wait to get into it. We might take a look at the patch notes soon. If Sok wins the next map, it's going to be over quickly here this first series with 3-0. But at the moment, seems like we have a little bit of a bug in starting the game. Lin, his matchup against human is normally out of this world. Nobody comes close to him. It seems like no human is basically ever able to beat him. Today might be the one day where that changes. But we don't want to jinx Sok too much. This series is not over yet. 2-0 lead is a great chance for him. But it's not like Lin hasn't made it back from this before. Turtle Rock, cross spawn. Sok in the bottom, then the top. So, normally, this map should be terrible for MK because of bad creeping. Normally, this map should be terrible for expansions because of bad creeping. Difficult creeping. Is Sok gonna switch back to an AM here? AM 2 farm tech maybe? Quick tech into Beastmaster or MK second? I could see it. Alright. The dwarf benched for now. As the wizard shows his face. As a wizard is never late, as we know. He arrives exactly when he intends to. Oh, what about expansion at the rat spot? Oh, good point by chat. That's a sneaky play that we saw from some humans in the past. Pulling out the Ogre Lord, creeping it right away with Militia. You have to land this around or the game is over. But nowadays on New Turtle Rock, there's no Rune of Healing anymore. And without a Rune of Healing, that's a lot more difficult. Wait. Sock calling the boys. Going for the starting camp. Ooh. Okay. Lin wasn't scouting. Lin is not in position to harass right now. Oh, this is such a big deal. Is he gonna check this option? Or is he just gonna creep the second green camp for level 2? Beautiful creep by Sock. Letting the water elementals tank the damage, of course. Nice item. Lion Horn. Even 1.5 armor is good. Let alone 3 or 6 armor. It's a quick level 2 for the AM. But getting level 3 is gonna be tough. Takes a while to clear the camp. Farseer could almost steal it. Guess level 2 a little bit too late. Alright, we have an expansion again. The footies are a little bit bruised. And not much mana on the AM. There's a window here for Lin to do some serious damage. Perfectly lined up for the Chain Lightning. Oh, she's going for the Town Hall. Oh, if this doesn't work, that's a big missed opportunity. Footies damaging the Headhunter. Headhunter is down. Farseer's dropping low. He has enough, though. Whew. Just barely enough damage. Great calculation by Lin. If that backfires, you look really silly. And look at the lumber for Sock. He's got nowhere near enough lumber. And the Farseer's hiding back there in the Cloak of Shadows. We'll have to TP now, though. Shop is about to finish. Sock is trying to get together the lumber. Big delay on the expansion. Looks like a successful early game for Lin. Alright. Got enough lumber now. Lots of peasants in the main on lumber. Sock doing a good job macroing. Had the production rolling. Sock is getting ready for round 2. Playing very defensively. It's definitely not going to be possible to cancel the Town Hall this time. But it might be possible to kill some peasants. That's almost always possible. But he's starting to drop low. Couple of militia called from the main. Speed scroll. Might be able to force the TP on the AM. Very hurt. Chain Lightning's ready. Has the TP. Does so just before the Chain Lightning. Running out of range with the footmen. Oh, not with all the footmen though. Oh, this is going to be slaughter. Uh-oh, lots of peasants going down. Rough game, and now the Farseer, the AM is so hurt. How is he going to heal up? Unclear. Can't do it. And it is a bit of a slaughter. Great saves by Lin here as well. Heal cells ready. About to heal. Lin showing up on map 3. Getting more and more kills. Footmen and peasants dying everywhere. Shop finally finished in the main. Now the AM can heal at long last. But Lin is getting a lot of kills. And the TC is coming out right now. He can bring new selves, clarities, and get ready for round 3. Sock is desperately trying to get level 3. I'm not sure if the green camp is even enough. Oh, the green camp is enough. AM is now level 3. That's a big help. It's been the great suffering so far. Oh, and now the TC joins. 2.6 on the Farseer. Level 3 Farseer would put an end to this game, I think. If it isn't over already. Well, it clearly isn't over. Sock is still fighting. He's got a few more footies. He's got militia. He's got, again, an AM very hurt. And Sock's tech is late. Now it begins after 7 minutes, but the pressure is not over with. Lin keeps pressing on. Shockwave as well. More peasants dying. Yikes. And Shaman are on the way, by the way. The only good thing Sok has right now is Water Elementals. Once those get purged, what can the human do against such reckless hate? Oh, bit of a whiff on that Shockwave, I guess. But so many kills. 2.7 on the Farseer. TC is about to level up. Oh! 2 headhunters right into the creep camp! Oh no! A bit of a blemish on a otherwise perfect game. And Sok is trying to go for a counterattack, it seems like. And snare. And that's a surround. And that is GG. Alright. Lin gets on the board. Won't quite be a 3-0. And Lin shows us what he's made of. This was, of course, a very tough map to play this expansion style on. And if that tells us one thing, I think it's that Sok lives and dies by the expansion. Does not believe in one base play at all anymore against ORC. Apparently. Is this where the comeback begins? We'll see. Map 2... what am I saying? Map 4 is going to be Sok's choice. And for that, we go to Echo Isles. Speaking of expansions, Echo Isles has always been a great map for expos. Very easy map for expansion. And there's no reason to expect anything else than an expo. And honestly, I think the first Shadow Priest on the human side is already going to be a big deal. Lin might try to steal it. A steal like that could go a long way. From the very beginning on in the early game, every move matters. In this tournament format, we have 9 maps, so both players in a best of 5 have 2 vetoes. And I'm honestly very surprised that Sok didn't veto Turtle Rock. What else did he veto then? Twisted, maybe? Hammerfall, maybe? Turtle Rock seems like an obvious veto on paper. I wonder if Sok is gonna regret that later on. We'll see about that, how the series continues now on map 4. This is also a great map for a Mountain King. Easy creeps, easy mercs, pretty easy level 3. And there he is again. MK first. Against the Farseer. This time, no grunt build, by the way. We're going to have instant headhunters. And a peon scout. This peon has the intention of stealing the Shadow Priest. Won't be able to dispel water elementals here. But just to take away the healing for the MK is kind of nice. Not very cheap, though, of course. Alright. Big Shadow Priest pickup. Goes to Lin. First win for the Orc. Trying to block it. Oh, if it gets bashed. That could have been a disaster. Here comes the MK, though. Getting ready for the Stormbolt. Good movement, though, on the Shadow Priest. Oh, so it's going to creep the Merc camp. Farseer is coming for the harass. item here could matter a lot. Ring of Regen is by far the best. Quick level 2 for the MK. Picks up the pendant. Alright, that's one more Stormbolt. That's kind of neat. Not going to be helpful anymore, though, once all the mana is spent. Oh, wolves in the main base. Also, the green camp getting kind of involved here. And the expansion is slowed down by a good margin. 2 peasants fall, or was it perhaps even 3? No, it's 2. Okay, 2 peasants die, with a third one knocking on death's door. No, wait, actually that peasant survived. Alright. Great survival skills here by Sock. Having learned from Bear Grylls by the look of things. Ah, here come the wolves though. They're back for more. That could be 2 more peasant kills. There goes 1. And... oh, 2 more still very hurt. Then creeping up, would have loved to get level 2 from this camp, plus the peasant kills, but great saves on Sock. He actually only lost 2 peasants this whole game so far, which is kind of crazy. Waiting for the second Shadow Priest, and then Sock is going to expand, probably. Call in the boys. And now Sock has a pretty potent army. Lin knows the MK is about to get level 3. Which makes the Headhunters easy snacks. So he's just going to creep up, try to get a fast level 3 himself, and then have the strong wolves available. Alright, 3 more peasants died this time. Not the perfect reaction that time around for Sock, so it was a total of like 5 peasants maybe dying in the end. But the MK is looking good. Getting level 3 here now. Can still get healed by the Shadow Priest. And he's got almost full mana. Expansion coming. Terrible items for the Farseer. Ring gauntlets. Very good for the TC though. Sock would love to take a fight right here. Lin is greatly outmatched at the moment. Lanking that level 3. That's what a Footly Scout was about, by the way. That's why Lin was scouting with a footman at the marketplace, because if Lin crept the market, he would have been level 3. High level play by both our contestants here. Lin also did a great job. Not losing any headhunters yet, but that's about to change. First one drops. But the TC is about to show up, say hello. Peasants coming for Sock in the meantime. Again, the tech, of course, is delayed. Thanks to the fast expo. Oh, going for the burrows. If that burrow falls, that's bad news. It's going to be a supply block. Is there a way to save it? Trying to stomp, but he gets storm bolted. The burrow goes down. And the next burrow is still in production for quite some time. J Celerax with the resub. Thank you. Sock seems to be in a great position again. Fighting for every creep camp. Still 2 Stormbolts ready, almost a third. Demolisher. Okay. Lin is not going to try to counter-expand. He's going to go all in with demos. And that might come as a surprise. MK now pretty hurt though. Gets the heal scroll here, that's big, almost level 4. Big level up there as well. Nobody plays Demolishers. Can Lin make it work? Wait, he's bringing a peon up here. Maybe he is expanding. Oh, I guess he is. Okay. Wait. Is he? Illusion. Seeing everything. Sees the peon. Saw the demo. MK still hurt though. This might be a good game for a pally second. Just for some healing. TC has some sick items, by the way. Super tanky. Mana pot as well. Tower's being upgraded. They're far from finished. The human army is looking pretty weak at the moment. Stock not making a second hero yet, by the way. Here comes the heal scroll. Mountain King level 4. Where's the second hero? Sock. It's Archmage. Rifles. Foot is in the human main as well, limiting the mining greatly. Gets the Kodo. Sock is losing a lot of units, but if he gets the production up, he might be able to outmass the opponent. But right now, dealing with the Demolish is very difficult. What's the footies doing in the main? At some point, they will be dealt with. MK back to the shop. Time to heal. And the Archmage will make it out. Altar was not taken out quickly enough. Now Lin realizes it, trying to go for it, as the footy threat is slowly being dealt with. But the AM is out. And we have a lot of mercs. Of course! I forgot about the mercs! Sock may not have that many buildings yet. Not that many production facilities. But he has the mercenary support. This merc camp comes in handy more than once. And now we have the blizzard. Ooh, that's a lot of peasants going down. Shockwave here, doing a good job. Where are the mercs? They're busy with the green camp at the moment. Seems like the barracks is finally going to fall, but the sanctum is now up. And the main base economy still intact. Lin's expansion is now finishing. But the army for Lin is not looking good, dude. He doesn't have walkers, he doesn't have shaman. Just grunts, headhunters, and demolishers of all things. TC needs to get a good shockwave off here. Militia onto the demos. The militia are getting kind of slaughtered. Kiting back with the demos and the headhunters is Lin. But losing also units in the front. Of course, the MK with the big hammer locked and loaded, finding pickoff after pickoff. He's got 2 more storm bolts at the ready. Supply is still dead even. But I wonder, how is Lin gonna deal with casters? Priest now coming, Sorks now coming. Both great additions. And that is all before breakers. Now those join as well. AM about to get level 2. Finally. Unlock that aura. Trying to seal it with a with the demo. That was almost cool. The Mountain King first. Sock's new deadly weapon. He showed it off first against Happy, we could say. Where he looked really good with it. Now, seemingly has perfected that playstyle against Orc as well. This army is not looking grand. Lin knows it. How is he gonna win this game? Tome of Retraining now as well. We have Clap on the MK. In the late game, the superior choice. Paul Benson sucks. Thank you very much for the resub. We might be witnessing a bit of history here. After an 11-game loss streak, Sok might finally be able to beat Lin today. And a big win it would be. A move on into the top 4 here in the TP League. More kills from the Stormbolt. The next Clap could be huge. There's only one left. Alright, with the MK out of mana, can Lin now win this fight perhaps? Chain Lightning, Shockwave, blasting through his mana as well. And only the AM here has a lot of juice still left. The Demolisher's trying to target the casters. This is working out kind of well for Lin so far, amazingly. But over time, against the slow, against the Priest heal, how is it going to work? Minimal damage now on Sok, as there is no mana on the MK anymore. Lin taking a good fight here. Oh, I love the shop in the main. Oh, second shop for Sok. To not only have one at the expansion, but also in the main base. Wonderful. That also means more mana pots up for grabs, if the MK desires. And it's trying to get more and more kills. Get to those double level 5s. Double level 5 Orc heroes are really strong, especially against casters. Oh, MK Clap. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Give me a 4th, baby. Oh, and that is level 5 as well. Ooh, Lin not looking for a moment. And Sok brings down the hammer. Forced to TP out in the end. For a while there was looking good for Lin, but the MK puts an end to the festivities. Now it's Sok rejoicing. He finally has that level 5. Got a mana potion still, can drop the pendant. Clarity's running. I think Lin wants to keep on fighting. Keep these fights pretty scrappy. Because the closer that we get to 70-80 supply, the better it normally is for the human. With a huge breaker front line, upgrades and all that. And also, of course, the Clap being amazing against huge armies. Workshop coming for Sok. No lumber on Sok here, but as he goes into upkeep, that might change. Tense game. Still looks quite even. MK Invis. Ready to start the party. Lin has a healed scroll, but only one. This is normally the time where the human takes over. Churning out mass army, MK level 5. This is extremely hard for Orc to fight in the late game. Lin needs double level 5. Oh, Farseer caught. Oh, Dispel. Against the speed scroll. Farseer eats another Stormbolt. Next Clap soon ready. MK getting controlled with the Ensnare. But this Orc army does not look ready to fight in the slightest. Stormbolt now on the TC. So much mana on this MK. Oh my god, another Clap. And he hasn't even had a zip from that potion yet. Now he has. Drops the pendant. Yet more mana. Here's the next Clap. And I think Sok's about to do it. Our last Orc in the tournament. about to be eliminated here in lane. He's got a wonderful heal scroll opportunity. That was a great heal scroll indeed. But the MK has another clap. Slow is kicking in. No heal scroll anymore. No TP either. Shockwave hits the casters, but they're not dead yet. Then is lacking the level 5s. But Soccer's going to TP out. Not going to force the issue here too much, as the AM gets level 3. Going for the Blizzard level 2. And this game is apparently still up for grabs. I thought perhaps it would end right there. One more creep camp, and Lin will be almost double level 5. I don't think it's enough for the TC. But it's going to be close. Clap Blizzard against the peons. Easy kills here. Lin under a lot of pressure. He got the TC5. Farseer's level 4.9. Alright. Chainwave has to save the day. Expansion might be falling. Lin has to hold his expo. Can't afford to lose this place, but I think he will. He's just not fast enough. Wait. Sock falls back. What? He could have destroyed the expansion. He even had a TP. Sock falls back, wants to get into a better position. Oh, and that gyro is level 5. Alright. Alright. Chainwave online. MK close to level 6, by the way. Heavy focus on the IM. Oh! Chainwave combo gets a doubler. Right there on the priest right away. Healing being greatly limited. But everything for Lin is super hurt. He does not have a heal scroll anymore. Next Chain Lightning finds more kills. Coda goes down. MK is level 6. Honestly, I think Cosmodan would be a mistake this game. As amazing as it is not needed. And it's Stormbolt 3. That makes sense. Oh my god, this MK is absolutely tearing this Orc army to bits. About to hit 20k damage on the Mountain King. Trying desperately to get the Archmage, but there's potions, there's Invis. Here's another heal pot. And the AM is still alive, about to get level 4. This wolf should do it. 6-4 levels. And Lin is down to basically only heroes. There's still a Demolisher left, somehow. As we see, Sock here with a 25 supply lead. Barring a miracle, this should do it. Lin is weighing his options. How can he still win this game? He's got a new expansion coming. I think Lin's best chance to win this game is survive, keep finding kills, maybe get level 6, and wait for Sock to run out of gold. But that still will take some time. Sock wisely going for a new expansion in the north. Sock identifies that this should be the only way he loses if he runs out of income at some point, and Lin somehow hasn't died yet. But Lin is battered and bruised and bawling. Looks like he's about to be eliminated. Has a double heal scroll at least, but a tiny army. Mountain King with a Stormbolt clap is just so strong. Oh, great chain wave. That's a triple kill right away. Almost all the casters taken out. AM could be getting surrounded here. Oh, but so is the Farseer. He is stuck, and he is dead. Using the double heal scroll, but that won't be enough. Farseer falls. Invuln was passed just a little bit too late. Not even sure if he could have survived with the Invuln. And the MK is just enjoying the show. And he's the main attraction. 6.7 on the Mountain King. A bit of shockwave still, but the rest is gonna fall. Lin is gonna have to give it up. GG. Sock breaks the streak. After losing so many series in a row, finally today, Sock breaks through. TP League October is the tournament for the humans. Fortitude in the winner bracket final. Sock now also in the top